Now we're starting.
Wait, what?
Now we're starting.
Oh, okay. Hello, everybody. Today we want to first start off by talking about our personal smells. You want to go first?
Yeah, add a little structure to the podcast.
Add a little structure.
So today, I'm going to be honest, I didn't really even get a trench foot at work. Because I only went in, it's Memorial Day, so I only went in for I was in there for a little over 2 hours. So no real trench foot. Got sprayed by a little liquid that's pretty stinky. Not harmful to me, but stinky, and I just don't feel comfortable disclosing at this time.
Oh.
The liquid that we produce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I gotcha. Okay.
It's not like a scary chemical. I'm not like being exposed to an unsafe work environment or something. That's what I was trying to convey.
Okay, gotcha.
So maybe a little stinky. I just put on some orange lotion. Some orange scented lotion on my legs and arms when I got home because I was pretty dry and crusty. And yeah, we put on some oils. I don't know if you want to say the oils.
I'm gonna do my smells first, I think, and then we can go into
your
the
base
oils.
Smells, and then we'll go into the oils. Okay.
Yeah, I personally don't really have a lot of smells going on today. I don't think really much at all, but I do have a wedgie right now, and that's not a smell, but I feel like it adds a boofiness to my aura. So yeah, but not really a lot in the way of smells. I don't know. I brushed my teeth. I had some coffee. Had pretty boring breakfast, but I feel like it all neutralized in my mouth, so I don't feel like my breath is boofing that bad.
It is okay. The wedgie is a sensory experience, which I think leads us into the oils. If you're
perfectly,
ready to go.
Yeah. Would you like to?
Yeah, because we're when we say the oils, we mean Anastasia, Moon Girl. Moonlight and Sage's oils.
Yes, her oils.
That's what we mean when we say oils.
Always.
Unless we specifically specify, I'm talking about like olive oil.
Yeah.
When we just start talking about oils, we're talking about her oils.
Yeah, I think that's good to clarify.
Yeah. And the oils that I chose to wear today for our record is the passion flower oil, the creativity oil, the butterfly pea oil, and the fountain of youth oil.
Very nice freaking stack.
I think, what ones are you wearing? I think we're wearing the same ones.
My idea was creativity and passion flower, and then you brought the butterfly pea to me, so I'm wearing that one as well. Do you want to explain your thoughts behind the butterfly pea? Because I thought it was very good.
Yes, I'm adding the butterfly pea. I love the butterfly pea oil. It's such a nice herb, and I added it, and I think it's very relevant to what we're doing here today with the smell-o-vision. Oh, also, I've titled this Smell-o-vision, by the way.
Oh, okay.
The title of the episode is Smell-o-vision, and then the...
Oh, that's a good name.
Like, season whatever, episode whatever, and then the title of the episode. But one of the properties of it is sensuality, which people, especially on TikTok, to get around censorship, when they mean sexual or sexuality, they say sensual, but that's not true. Sensual is just, like, leaning into your senses.
Yeah, which is what we're doing here today.
Exactly. So we're going to lean into these senses.
Also, her oils do smell very good. So I do have those on, which I do feel like added a good smell to my neutralness.
Yeah, it counteracts the wedgie.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Energetically and...
Oh. That's why I'm just sitting here with the wedgie, not even really that worried about picking it out or anything. Me and the wedgie are one.
And we have to talk about the pine sol. We talked about our individual scents, and so now we have to address the scent of our environment.
So, I believe it was Friday. Mm-hmm. At some point in the afternoon, 3/4 of a bottle of pine sol somehow spilled onto our carpet.
Yeah.
So... fully permeated the carpet, tried to suck it up with the carpet cleaner.
We're crying.
Have tried, like, a couple times, like, since to get some more out, and it's just every time it makes the whole level smell so pine sol-y. It, like, hurts your head. And, like, on Friday, we never got used to it. Like, we continuously smelled pine sol for hours. It wasn't even, like...
It never dissipated.
Where you become nose blind. No, that did not happen.
No, it didn't dissipate, and yeah, we didn't even become nose blind.
No.
Yeah, so that's the... also, my car smelled a little funky this morning. So, my car, water gets in it when it rains, but I don't know how. Like, I get my car and it smells a little funky, and then when I go to, like, pull out from the curb, water just sloshes into, like, the floorboard, the like, of the passenger side. And that's happened before, but it just, like, surprised me because that hasn't happened in a while because usually I park in the garage when it rains.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so that was alarming and scary.
That is alarming and scary. Oh, I do want to talk about something else. So, I'm very pizza face hours lately. For the last few months, I've been kind of a pizza face, so I decided to switch my,
Sorry, I shouldn't be rude. I should just ask you to, like, face the
Sorry,
microphone
it's just
more.
hard. I get distracted. But anyways, I've been pizza face hours for a while, and so I decided to switch my body, not my body wash, my face wash, to be different. I'm switching it to Vanacream, but when I did the first pump of Vanacream into my hand, it, like, shocked me, I think.
Oh, that's so... How?
But I don't know. It felt like it shocked me, but, like, I touched it and there was, like, nothing in it, like, nothing sharp in it. So it wasn't like something poked me. And then the other times when I pumped it wasn't, like, sharp again, so I don't think there was something on the nozzle. I guess I didn't look that close at the nozzle, but...
It, like, shocked you?
That's what it felt
Did
like.
it feel like an electric shock? Like
It felt like an electric shock.
Like when you shock Bella's nose?
Yeah. Don't say that. It's not my fault. I'm not doing it on purpose.
No, she's shocking you, I think.
She just has so much electric energy.
And she's doing it maliciously.
Yeah, and she's really private about her online, like, whatever, so don't ask to see her, because she'll never see her.
Oh, no, and she'll know if you ask.
Yeah, she'll know if you ask. She's not going to be happy about it. I'm not going to threaten you, but...
No, but you should be aware that
But
there are risks involved.
there are risks, yeah.
And that's not a threat. It's just so you can make an informed decision.
Yeah. Oh. She's also, like, equidistant between us right now.
Yeah, it's really important for her to be equidistant between us.
It's, like, really important. She gets, like, really freaking pissed when she's not. But right now she's happy. But I think that's all we got for smells. Right?
Yeah, I love that. Now we've got, like, a structure.
Yeah, wow, look at us.
Wow. You're
Freaking
so lucky.
structured.
We're being so structured for you. This is such a professional podcast.
Yeah, we're really
I'm so
professional.
glad you're enjoying it so much.
Yeah. So, ready to hop in?
Yeah. Okay, really quick. We're into our first smell already. It's just started. But Charlotte and this guy just fucked. She met at the Epstein bar place. And I think the room smells like nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like they just fucked.
Right?
Absolutely not.
It took me like halfway through their talking to even realize, I'm like, I'm not getting any smells.
There's just, like, such a there's no, like, sexual energy in this room the way that there is in the show sometimes.
Yes. Like when Steve and Miranda fucked, it's like, you know, it smelled.
Yeah.
But it was like, well, we talked about the scented candle, but like even putting the scented candle aside, it's like it smelled like sex.
Yeah.
Like they have been fucking. Like I feel like it smells like nothing. Like it smells like the inside of a waiting room, but not even.
Yeah. Oh, inside of a waiting room. That's literally it. That is literally
But
fucking
I don't
it.
think it's so chemically.
No, not so chemically, but just to, like...
It's just like this is going out of its way to be neutral.
Yeah.
Because
Like, the
in,
point
like-
is for it to be neutral.
Yes. So like slightly, like just like maybe a knocked back chemical smell from a waiting room because usually there has to be some of that.
But, like, no porking smell, no air
No.
freshener smell, no, like, plug-ins smell.
No candle.
No candles.
Incense. We didn't talk about our incense.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to share our incenses?
Yeah, our incense right now we're burning is pineapple and lemon. It's such a good combination.
It's a very good combination.
It's so like sweet and also clean.
Also, our cat Bella says a delicious snack to eat a lit incense.
Yeah.
You can't do it as people, but she can because she's an immortal being.
Okay.
Wow, can't believe doxed already.
I would like to apologize to my fellow Americans.
I did not dox that woman.
I did not dox that woman. I'm so sorry.
That was so funny. No, it's fine. No, actually, you're canceled forever. But yeah, anyways, she can definitely 100% eat lit incense. It's her favorite snack.
Yes.
Because she is an immortal being.
Yes.
Just wanted to establish that. You, as a person, all you fellas out there who are listening to this, you cannot.
Yeah, all our guys out there, all our dudes. We know we have mostly male listeners.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's not acceptable for you. For the ladies, I don't know.
Probably fine.
Yeah, I feel like, especially if you're like a girl boss, it's fine.
Bella would say everyone should eat lit incense every single day.
Yes.
We are saying you shouldn't eat it since.
Correct.
Unless you're a girl.
Yes, correct. I'm glad you corrected that. She would definitely recommend it. However, we cannot because
Since I doxed you, I'm trying to be better about my thoughtful communication, so I want to be sure I say it right.
I appreciate that.
The space bar and I can't. Okay, we're going.
Okay, so whatever. They're sitting having their pillow talk in their like scentless room. It feels like there's almost like an HVAC filter. That's what I was gonna fucking say.
Yes!
It feels like there's a fucking HVAC. Like there's nothing in this room.
That is it!
That's what it fucking was. Okay, but then Charlotte just casually off the cuff says she's always wanted to pork in her parents' bed.
And I think her parents' bed has a smell, and maybe that's why.
Oh!
Because it smells like humans instead of HVAC.
That actually makes
just
sense.
pure, clean air.
It's just, I don't know, that's really weird. And I feel like she just says that so casually and off the cuff. And I feel like people act like that's a regular fetish, and I don't think it is. I think that's really weird.
I think that's really, really weird, too. Also,
I feel like there's something really wrong with you.
I think that's not a thing anymore.
I also agree with
I think
that.
that was heavy in this era for some reason.
I agree, but like, what was wrong with everyone in the 90s and the early 2000s?
It was so early aughts. It was so like George Lopez era core. I don't know if there was ever a George Lopez episode.
I don't think there was, but you're so right. It was so George Lopez era core.
I feel like Carmen could have like fucked in their bed.
Maybe.
I don't recall. I have watched everything.
Or that other girl. Their other like niece or something.
I think
maybe her.
I think that might have happened.
Ew, do you remember when the little brother gets like a UTI and so they think he's like having sex or something?
Yes.
That was so weird.
That was really, really weird.
George Lopez, are you good, dog?
That show was bonkers.
That show was really bonkers, man.
We should do the smells of it.
I
don't know if
honestly,
that's very smell heavy, to be honest.
yeah, I just feel like they smell like probably pretty normal.
Yeah, I feel like they smell pretty neutral.
I feel like there's not a lot to dig into here, but actually, while we're here, while we're kind of off topic, I do want to talk about, I was recreationally watching A Sex and the City, and Charlotte kind of, so we personally, us Weird Twins, got into it, about how Carrie keeps touching pillows with her feet, and it's really disgusting.
Did we not talk about that last time? I don't think we really did.
No, we didn't. I think it was after.
It was after, because that was when we noticed the pattern.
Yeah.
Yes.
She keeps touching pillows with her feet. That she's walking around New York and Star Sandals. I think we can all agree, she's not coming in washing her feet after doing that.
No.
She's just dogs on her pillows. But it was like through multiple episodes of like multiple things where it's like, why is this a theme?
Yeah, and there was like, she's not washing her feet because there's one specific instance where she's wearing loafers and she like plops on her bed on her stomach and you can see her like kicking her little loafers up in the air. And then she appears to kick them off because then it's bare tootsies and then the tootsies go on the pillow.
It's gross. But Charlotte did once kind of like barely touch a pillow with her foot, but in a way that was normal where it's like, oh, I actually don't want to be like touching that kind of.
Oh, wait, when?
I don't know. It was an episode I was watching recreationally.
Oh, okay.
Not for business.
Oh, that's so nasty.
But Charlotte was like normal about it.
Yeah,
it was not in a perverted way, a la Carrie.
Yeah, and Big, because Big did it too. I think that's when we discovered the pattern.
Ew, that's so nasty.
Because it was so unnatural when he did it. Ew. He like was laying on the floor because they were fucking on the floor, and he kicked his foot up to touch the pillow with his foot.
They're so weird, freaking pillow perverts. Sickos.
Okay. Do you want to start with the armpits?
Well, okay. First I want to say, so Charlotte was just porking some guy. He says he wants to do a threesome, and then they like go, she gets on top of him. And they're like gonna pork again or something. I don't know. I feel like Charlotte's armpits smell like nothing. I feel like she like could literally be one of those people where like they don't smell and they don't stink.
Yes, those people are so rare.
Yeah.
They're real, but they're rare.
They are real, but they are quite rare, especially I think in a white person.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's like really not a thing for white people, but I do think it is for Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she would switch to like natural deodorants and be like, oh, this is great. I like these work so well. It's like, you know, you don't have to like scrub off like the aluminum layer in the shower. Like, I feel like she would really enjoy it.
And then Carrie would try it, and she would smell so bad. She would be, like, packing onions under her arms.
Yeah, absolutely. But he says the thing about the threesome, and we have something we need to say to the people. It's very important to all our fellas out there, especially.
Yeah, to all our male listeners that we have. Do you want to say it?
You can say it.
I'm not sure how to put it.
Okay.
What if I dox you again? That makes it sound like you've had a devil's threesome or a heaven's threesome.
Now, would you like to define what a devil's threesome and a heaven's threesome is?
Yes.
It's not what you think, listener.
No.
Listen up.
Okay. Heaven's threesome, the natural one, natural to the earth and the planet.
Natural, beautiful, God approved.
God approved is 2 men, 1 woman.
It just makes more sense, okay?
It makes more sense.
I'm sorry, it makes more fucking sense. Stop trying to have all these... So obviously, naturally, the devil's threesome is 2 women, 1 man.
Because it doesn't make sense. You're being an attention whore.
You
like,
just...
What is even the point of that?
Have all these fucking holes and nothing to fill them with.
It's just like, actually something we could watch for the smells.
What?
Fucking Holly's book. She talks about having sex with Hugh Hefner. We could watch Girls Next Door because that is a boofing environment.
Oh.
People have talked so much about the smells in there.
Yeah.
But in Holly Madison's book, she talks about having sex with Hugh Hefner and how it was this weird performative... It was weird, but not in the way that you think. It's this weird performative experience where all the girls, like, just pretend to kiss each other, and then they're all on... He, like, takes Viagra, and then all the girls pretend to kiss each other, and then they all hop on him for, like, 45 seconds.
And he's watching, like, lesbian porn in the background.
Yes.
That's the part that stuck out to me.
Yes, and that, spiritually, is the same as, like, a 2 girls, 1 guy threesome.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean,
what
because
are
it's
you
just a
doing
more
this
exaggerated, extreme version of it.
for? Yeah.
Because, like, why do you need all these holes?
Like, what are you doing?
No, I'm so glad, and I'm so glad everyone here will agree with us.
Yeah, I'm so glad all our listeners agree. We love you guys.
I'm so glad all you fellas are gonna get together and
Yeah, I'm so glad all the men here agree with us.
have nice, pure threesomes.
Yeah, you only have 2 guys, 1 girl threesomes.
And that's why we love you, and that's why you're our favorites.
So, we just came to Samantha's, like, fucking some guy in her bed. And it took me the longest, honestly, until right this moment, to realize that she's fucking all these guys in her bed. Because I thought she was just fucking guys with, like, similar bedding, but she's fucking all these guys in her bed.
Yeah, and her
Which I
bed
didn't
really
realize.
does not look how I thought it would look. And her room doesn't have the vibes of what I would think it would.
Yeah, I think it's the yellow walls that throw it off for me.
I agree.
Because, like, I get the bedding and I get the big 4 poster, but then it's, like, these bright yellow walls.
It's
These,
just
like,
kind of like...
buttery yellow walls are so weird. It's not sensual. It doesn't look mature and classy.
Yeah. I feel like even plain white walls would be better.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
I don't know.
It looks like cheap.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think it smells like in Samantha's bedroom?
And that is what we really have to get to. Now that we've determined it's her bedroom, what does it smell like? I feel like it smells like she got... There's no way she got the 4 poster off the street, but I feel like it smells like that. Like, I feel like it smells like used furniture.
Maybe it's like an antique.
Yeah, because it looks like fancy.
Yeah. I really don't know what it would smell like. Because I feel like it's so basic to just be like, it smells like sex. But I don't really think it does necessarily all the time.
No, I agree. And we never get, like, a wider shot of her bedroom. Or we
Honestly,
haven't so far.
Okay, I feel like it kind of smells... I feel like she, like, maybe has, like... or would have, like, a big thing of, like, perfume. And she would keep her perfumes in her bedroom. And so, like, she would be spraying perfume and putting it on for the day in her bedroom. Mm-hmm. And then it would, like, get all over stuff. Like, it gets all over the floor and gets on her bedding. So it smells, like, really perfumey in there.
Oh, I think you're right.
But it's, like, different perfumes mixed together in a way that's, like, bad.
Yeah.
And kind of, like, department store-y.
That is it.
Yeah,
That
unfortunately.
is it.
But I feel like, I don't know, but it feels weird to say that because that feels very unsexy. But I think it's kind of realistic,
And
unfortunately.
I think she is, like, a sensual person.
Yeah.
So it's like, you would think you would want to, like, fuck in a really comfortable environment. Because
Yeah.
she seems very, like, tuned into her body and her senses.
Yeah, like, you would think that you would have, but I don't picture her even having, like, scented candles, really.
No,
I feel like even if she had candles, they would be, like, unscented, or they would be, like, something kind of
like
not
a
super
taper
strong.
candle, or, like, just little tea light candles, or, like...
Or even, like, pillar candles.
Yeah, but just,
But,
like, not like a scented jar candle.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's not a jar candle girly.
No. All right, so we got Carrie and Charlotte walking down the street together.
Smelling so different.
Smelling so different. I feel like Charlotte would smell like... I don't know what she smells like literally at this time. Like, I don't know what perfumes are out in the late 90s, but I'm picturing, like, one of those, like,
May I interject?
Chanel circle-y. Yeah.
I think she smells like Lola by Marc Jacobs. I don't know if that was out at the time.
Oh, I don't think it was, but I think you're right. I think that could be it.
But I love that for her.
Yeah.
I'm
And
sorry.
Carrie has the stankiest coffee breath.
Yeah.
You can just tell. She smells like B.O. has not showered.
I don't even know if she applied a fresh coat of deodorant.
I don't think she did. The way she looks is just, I don't know. It's very just...
She looks like she's been up all night drinking coffee.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just the wind that's got her hair that makes her look like that.
But I feel like her hair, it doesn't, like, look necessarily, like, wind-blown.
No,
it
like
looks mussed.
pushed forward.
Yeah. It looks mussed in a way that's very... I don't know, like, I just rolled out of bed in a bad way.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, like, sexy bedhead.
Yeah, it's not like tousled.
Yeah, not tousled. Yeah.
No, do you have a thought on her perfume? I'm sorry, I think I
Oh,
interrupted
on
you. Or
her
was it
perfume?
Was it on Charlotte's?
Oh, Charlotte. Yeah. I was just picturing, when I look at her, I picture one of those, like, Chanel perfumes. I don't even know what they're called. I think they have girls' names. But it's, like, kind of like a circle bottle. And they're all, like, very light colors. Like, there's a pink and there's a green one. I think one of them's named, like, Gabrielle or something like that. And that's what I picture for her.
Yeah, I love that.
But I think
they
Lola
smell
makes
good, if I
sense.
recall.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't really
Yeah.
remember what they smell like, but...
No, but they're like fresh light scents.
Yeah, like something fresh. I'm like, ooh, you know what? I feel like, you know, a real thing I think she would be wearing is,
What?
freaking light blue.
Light blue?
I think, light blue, it's by, is it like Dior or something? I don't remember.
Ooh, I don't remember.
Light blue. She's a light blue head. I'm telling you.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to get a magazine and huff on the freaking perfume thing.
Or wait, maybe it's Dolce & Gabbana. I don't remember, regardless, but yeah. That's what I think she could be wearing. Nice, light, fresh fragrance.
Yeah.
And very of the time.
Yes, very of the time. I feel like the ex-wife smells worse.
Big's ex-wife.
Big's ex-wife. I feel like, okay, so you see Carrie and Big, and it's like, I think Big smells really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Carrie smells very good.
No.
But I feel like their smell together is better. Like, them in bed, I'm getting a better scent. And then when the wife comes in and starts macking on Big, or the ex-wife comes in and starts macking on Big, it's a worse smell to me, but I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it.
Interesting.
I don't know what the note is, but it feels like...
I think it's because the ex-wife and Big seem too similar of people. Where it's like there's not like a dance there of things like
Yes.
collaborating and harmonizing together.
Yes.
I feel like it's kind of like two, like,
It's
not
one note.
not like one note, but not even, I feel like it's like two notes that are maybe like right next to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally get what
So
you
it,
mean.
like, you think it's one note on the surface, but it's like not, but it's like
Yeah.
making it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, I think, but I don't know what she would smell like, really.
No. I think... I don't know. What do you think Big smells like? I think he smells really good.
I think he smells good. I feel like he's got a good, like, man perfume. I don't even
Yeah, I
know.
think he just has, like, a good, like, man perfume.
I feel like he's wearing a good cologne, and I feel like he's also wearing, like, aftershave and shit.
Ooh.
And I feel like he's washing himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like he is, like,
He takes
cleaning
care of
himself
himself.
reasonably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he even gets, like, an occasional, like, man pedicure.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a modern man. But I don't know. I just feel like I have something else to say about him and his wife, but I don't know if I do.
I feel the same way. I fully feel the same way. It's like, I think we'll have to work it out.
Actually, okay. I'm almost there, maybe. So, like, he smells good, like we described, but I think his wife is almost, like, mutes it down. I don't think she, like, brings her own scent. I just feel like, similar to the HVAC theory with Charlotte, it's almost
It's like she's sucking away from him.
Yes, but it doesn't leave a blank slate.
Do you think, hear me out, do you think she's also wearing a kind of more, like, masculine fragrance?
Yes.
In a way that doesn't go with his?
Maybe, yeah.
And maybe that's why they're kind of, like, weirdly, like... They're, like, too similar, but they're not, like, conflicting.
Do you remember the perfume Boyfriend?
No.
Oh, I got a sample of it once. It was so good. It was, like, definitely... I got it. It was a perfume sample I got when I was a teenager, and it's, like, not really a teenager scent. It's, like, a very mature, and it's, like, a masculine scent. It's supposed to smell like sort of a woman wearing a boyfriend's cologne.
Oh.
And I wonder if she wears something like that, and it was a good scent, but I wonder if it's something that just, like, some sort of undernote, like, clashes.
Yeah. Interesting. That's so interesting.
It's, like, I wonder if she wears something that is either literally a man's cologne or just, like, a more quote-unquote masculine women's perfume.
Yeah.
With, like, notes of, like, tobacco or something in it. That just, like... I love things with notes of tobacco, so, like, it's not even, like, I think that's a bad smell, but I think it's just something that, like, mutes it down. Maybe she wears, like, the cheaper version of what he wears. Or, like, something that is just, like, not it, and so it fights.
That could be
It's like
it.
you're trying to match his notes, but it fights.
But it just, like, doesn't. I think the idea of it being a cheaper perfume, even if it's not, like, the cheapest.
No, not, like,
if
garbage.
It's, like, he's wearing, like, a Tom Ford, a Baccarat,
yeah.
fucking Mason Margiela, something, like, that's in that tier, and you're wearing, like, a... I don't know. You're wearing, like, a Dior. Where it's, like, still a nice, like, cologne.
Marc
but it's
Jacob,
like,
if they did like those type of scents.
Marc Jacobs was actually exactly what I was
but they
thinking.
Don't make that type of scent.
If they made like, oh my god, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Something where it's like, yeah, it's still expensive. It's still gonna cost you, like, money. But it's not in the same, like, hundreds of dollars, like...
Or even, because, like, Big is, like, rich. I wonder if he wears some sort of, like, Middle Eastern, like, actually, like, he had to travel to get this fragrance. And then she's wearing, like, not even, like, the other fancy perfumes that we were talking about, like the Tom Ford or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, I think she's wearing, like, a regular nice perfume. Like, that you just buy in any Sephora or Ulta.
But it is kind of a, like, where you could get it wherever.
Yeah. And he's wearing, like, a fancy perfume.
Like, something that's, like, nice and very
of
niche.
Oud or whatever it is. That type of wood. In my Aldi candle advent calendar, there was... One of the candles was that kind of scent.
Ooh.
It was like something in Oud. And I was like, ooh, what's that? And I had to Google it. Too fancy for me.
Too fancy for us.
But yeah. Really quick, I just want to say, we're not shitting on Marc Jacobs. We both love Marc Jacobs perfume.
Love Marc Jacobs so fucking much.
So, love Marc Jacobs. Not shitting on it. Just saying it's a very accessible perfume.
Yeah.
And it's, like, an accessible level.
And, like, kind of, like, basic bitch, which is fine. We love that. It's like...
No, we love it. I love Marc Jacobs.
Like, we both have, like, multiple Marc Jacob perfumes.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But, I also just wanted to say, Carrie's meeting with Big's ex-wife, Barbara, for lunch for whatever. And Carrie looks so much better with her curly hair, I think. I think it looks so much more her. But I feel like she would straighten her hair a lot more like she did in this scene.
Yes, I agree. Like, for special occasions, I think it would always be straightened every single time.
Yeah. And I think even, I 100% agree. Like, I don't think she would have shown up to that meeting with curly hair, like, the first time they met.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't know. But I kind of wish they would show that side of her, even though it does look worse. I think it is what she would do, like, realistically.
Because that's every woman with, like, her type of curly hair that I've known in real life always straightens it for, like, an event.
Especially in this time.
Yes.
Like, I feel like in the last, like, couple years, but even then I feel like it's very, very new to, like, not do that as much.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know.
And
even,
it's probably, like, location dependent as well. And,
yeah.
like, whatever, like, regionally dependent. But, yeah, I still feel like a lot of people, like, if they're going to something where it's, like, they want to have a, for sure, good first impression, they straighten their hair just because they can control the outcome more. Mm-hmm. And just because curly hair, it's, like, they don't want to worry about it being frizzy, or they just don't want to worry about it.
Also, I think it's, like, nice to do something different for a special occasion, because I feel like a lot of people, even with straight hair, will, like, curl their hair for a special occasion.
Yeah.
Where
yeah,
it's
just, like, marks it as a special occasion.
Yeah, and being just, like, a little different. But I do think she would do it a lot more than is depicted in the show.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hit it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, any final closing thoughts and feelings about this episode of Sex and the City?
I just want to say I'm really glad we hammered out Big and his wife. I think we really got that.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm glad we persevered because we almost dropped it.
Yeah, we did. But I'm glad we, like, really worked through and, like, finally figured it out.
We persevered. I think that was important work to be done.
Because I think that gives some good context.
Yeah, and I think it'll help with further analyzations of Big and Carrie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, do you have any final thoughts?
Not really any final smell thoughts. Just Big and Carrie. It was never gonna be you. I'm sorry. Like, here from the beginning, for you to be so delusional. Here, like, season 1, episode 8. Their whole relationship is fucking bad, and I don't get it.
It's turmoil constantly, and they never have fun together, and I don't get it.
I don't either. It's just, like, but they don't even, I feel like, have that dramatic of, like, fights where it's like, oh, well, at least it's so passionate when it's passionate. It's like, you just seem, like, boring.
Yeah.
And there's so much not talking.
There's just always kind of a bad vibe and, like, not talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think that's the final thoughts and feelings. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. Smell you later.
Smell you later.
If you had a friend. Or if you had a friend. You don't have any friends. That's why you listen to this podcast.
I would still choose you.
If you had a twin.
I would still choose you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.